Welcome to Your Creative Chord, hosted by creative force Jenny Lee Hodgins. Jenny Lee is an author, poet, and hobbyist nature photographer with over 30 years of experience as a piano, music, and chorus educator and performer. As the voice behind Your Creative Chord, Jenny Lee shares inspiring narratives, practical tips, interviews with creators, and uplifting wisdom for nurturing creative flow and inspired living. Join her on this empowering journey where creativity and inspiration meet transformation.
Welcome to Your Creative Chord Podcast, the place where creativity and inspiration meet transformation. I'm Jenny Lee, and I'm so glad you're here to connect with me today. Whether you're tuning in while you're on a walk, sipping your morning coffee, or simply taking a moment for yourself, I hope you find something here that deeply resonates with you. Today, let's talk about something powerful, personal, and universal: igniting hope, finding light in times of darkness. Finding hope, especially when we're faced with difficulties or when the world's problems feel overwhelming, can be quite a challenge. It's easy to feel discouraged by our personal struggles or when we see the problems around us. These concerns can sometimes seem like too much to bear. However, there's a thought that might shift your perspective. The light we bring into the world shines even brighter when we courageously face the darkness. To illustrate this point, there's a Buddhist teaching that lighting a fire brilliantly illuminates even a cave that's been dark for many, many years. And, of course, there's the old cliche, it's always darkest before the dawn. The Buddhist analogy and the well-used cliche remind us that the light of hope is a true possibility. However, this opportunity will only happen if someone is willing to rise to the situation and ignite that light. You and I have the power to be that light, even when the shadows seem long or the cave has been shrouded in pitch black for a long time. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. What does it take for you to ignite hope in your own life? How can you find and spread light even when things seem dark around you? Remember, we have the same potential inside us for goodness as for negativity. Looking outside of ourselves to lay blame or to find answers is not a valid solution. Doing so diminishes our inherent empowerment. Though it's easy to want to fault others for our inner struggles, situations, or society's problems, I cannot point the finger at someone else's darkness because I have the same potential for it within my own heart. So what can we do? I can fight against my negative tendencies or critical self-talk. I can work on strengthening my weaknesses and strive with all my might to be a person who believes in my innate potential for good and my ability to shift the situation toward value. I must start with myself. I must face my own inner darkness with courage first and work on polishing my better self. If you need support, whether it's self-care or a friend to talk with, space and time to process your emotions, or a professional therapist's guidance, that's where you can start. So how about you? Have you faced any personal challenges where you had to confront your inner darkness? What steps did you take to overcome it? Share with me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. As I mentioned, it's easy to point out the flaws and failures of others or the world, especially when we may be struggling ourselves. But here's the truth. Society is made up of individual people like you and me. Second, we must acknowledge that each of us has the same capacity for dark and light within us. Like that story about the spirit wolf on each shoulder, one is darkness and the other is light. We determine which one to feed. By accepting that we have the potential for both dark and light within us, We can shift our focus from criticizing ourselves or others to examine our own actions and attitudes. We can only change ourselves anyway. This awareness empowers us to overcome our own negative tendencies and strive to spread hope and positivity. But when we start with ourselves, the first thing we must grow is our belief in ourselves and our capacity to transform difficulties into something valuable. Speaking of bringing light into darkness or shifting a challenging situation to something of value, I wrote a song years ago called Sunshine Over Rain that expresses a similar point. And you can find this song along with many other poems and lyrics in my recently published collection, Kaleidoscope of the Heart. Sunshine over rain. When troubles are there in your life, look deep inside. From here, you make sunshine over rain. At first, it may seem that it's just a dream, but with your faith, there's sunshine over rain. From the moment you start challenging the darkness, rainbows rise from your heart, filling you with happiness. So real. In time, you will see it feels good to be free. Free from the pain, with sunshine over rain. Take a moment to reflect on these lyrics. How do they resonate with your current situation? Can you find any ways to bring more sunshine into your life or the lives of others? Human capacity is powerful and has achieved great things, but bringing that truth alive as trust in my own potential is where the work begins and the boundless benefits start. So never give up on yourself or your dreams, no matter how distant they seem, and never lose faith in humanity. Every action you take, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good. Even if it feels like you're making an effort that goes unnoticed, remember that your commitment to doing what's right has immense value. You will learn and grow from it. Reflecting on my own experiences, I've encountered these challenges in many areas of my life, whether as a family member, an educator, a business partner, or a community leader. I have faced significant setbacks, received harsh criticism, and taken on more than my fair share of responsibilities. Despite these hardships, I trust that I sincerely gave my best. Even if things didn't go perfectly, these experiences have ultimately been catalysts for my personal growth and resilience. This is a constant theme in Buddhist teachings, transforming difficulty into the catalyst for something of value, like becoming stronger, learning a new perspective, or changing something negative into a source of creative energy and transforming darkness with light. Pardon this brief interruption. I'm Jenny Lee Hodgins, and I'm excited to share 2 resources that can truly enhance your life or serve as thoughtful gifts for those you care about. First, Kaleidoscope of the Heart, a collection of poetry and lyrics, is a beautiful, diverse, and therapeutic exploration of the human experience. My verses reflect my inner transformation and serve as a powerful tool to help others tap into their inherent empowerment. With a range of poetic and lyrical styles and themes, from relationships and nature to self-empowerment and resilience, this collection offers hope and strength through the power of authentic expression. Whether you're new to poetry or a longtime reader, its reflective and spiritually optimistic qualities make it a unique source of comfort and insight. One reader shared, quote, "Jenny has gifted us with a comprehensive dive into universal matters of the heart, nature, relationships, loss and grief, hope, and the artist's life. This poetry offers moments of introspection and illumination about our human condition, end quote. Second, if you or someone you know is interested in learning piano, Start Piano, What You Need for Successful Learning is an invaluable guide. This book covers everything from choosing the right keyboard and finding a great teacher to mastering effective practice techniques. It's perfect for new learners and those returning to the piano. Both books make fantastic gifts as well. For holiday shopping or special occasions, buying Kaleidoscope of the Heart in bulk to share with friends and family is an easy way to spread inspiration and joy. Similarly, bulk orders of Start Piano can equip aspiring musicians and educators alike with valuable tools for success. You can discover both books at yourcreativechord.com/books. I am confident they'll bring value and inspiration to you and those you care about. As we talk about creating light from within the darkness, I'm reminded of another song I composed that's in my collection, Kaleidoscope of the Heart. These lyrics perfectly encapsulate the theme of hope and resilience we've been exploring today. Let me share with you a recording of myself singing and performing my song, Freedom.
What's this loneliness about? You're only fighting through your doubt. It gets the best of us sometimes, sneaking up into our lives. Just when you think you've got it made, somehow you'll end up with a spade. Facing the pain, staring into a sky of rain, but freedom burns within you like a light inside a cave to illuminate the darkness. There is freedom all around you. It begins within your soul. At the moment you believe, you will be free. What's this heaviness about? It's like you carry your own cloud. It doesn't serve you to be blue. Doesn't help you to break through. Just when you think you're all alone, and after you've turned every stone, the answer quietly appears, guiding you through the falling tears. Inside a cave to illuminate the darkness, there is freedom all around you. It begins within your soul. At the moment you believe, you will be free. Freedom burns within there is freedom all around you. It begins within your soul. At the moment you believe, you will be free. You will be free. You are free.
My song, Freedom, from Kaleidoscope of the Heart, like our discussion today, reminds us that even in the worst times, our inner light has the power to shine through. Take a moment to reflect on the message of these lyrics and consider how you can bring more light into your own life and the lives of those around you. The principle of karma teaches us that our actions have consequences. What goes around comes around. That's an aspect of karma. It's cause and effect. Though I may have felt misunderstood or even betrayed at times, I've learned valuable lessons from each challenging situation. These experiences have prompted me to examine my own negative tendencies, work on transforming them, and emerge stronger and wiser. I am a WIP, work in progress. Standing up for what's right and just is not about seeking approval from the world. Again, that's looking outside of ourselves for answers when we have wisdom within. Doing right is about maintaining your own integrity and contributing to the greater good in your own unique way. As you reflect on today's discussion, consider what small step can you take to be a source of light in the world? How can you contribute to spreading hope and positivity in your own way? Even if you must start within yourself, and we all must. I would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions for topics on Your Creative Chord podcast. Please share your feedback in the comments. Your input helps shape our discussions and ensures we address what's important to you. Plus, your comment or question or suggestion may be inspirational to someone else. Maybe me. Thank you so much for joining me today on Your Creative Chord. Keep nurturing your best self, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.
Thank you for joining this episode of Your Creative Chord. We hope the discussion has inspired and empowered you. If you've enjoyed today's episode and have ideas you'd love to share or topics you'd like us to explore further, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback not only helps us improve, but also guides the direction of future episodes, ensuring we continue to inspire and empower our amazing listeners like you. For more updates, inspiration, and community interaction, visit yourcreativechord.com/getinspiredhere. Your engagement and feedback are deeply valued. Until next time, keep embracing the places where creativity and inspiration meet transformation in your daily life. Thank you again for engaging with Your Creative Chord. Take care and have a harmonious day.